What's happening, people? Welcome to the video. Interesting day today. It is, what's the date? 29th of September. We have this event going on, PXB. It's our friend Louis. He's putting on this amazing event. We're here as everybody's. I'm doing a talk as well at 1:45. It's going to be interesting. It's also my last day of training before I start to taper. My favorite part about doing any event is taper. So last big day today. I got 80 kilometers in yesterday, all on the treadmill. I've done a 60 and then I've done a 20. I've done a 10 this morning. And then I'm probably going to do like a 20 maybe tonight. And that's going to give me, let me tell you, 20. That's going to give me like 230 for the week. And it will end up giving me 30 plus, my maths is shit, 30 plus 80, 110 for the weekend. So big week. We're feeling good. Let's go inside. Let's check it out. It's going to be a good day. So we're in PBX. A friend of mine, Louis, who's talking right now. This is his place. We're in Expo. And it's really cool. There's a bunch of different brands here that are like doing exhibitions and they're kind of showing their products. We're here as well as everybody's. And yeah, a bunch of cool people here. So it's going well. Louis came up with the title actually. He just said we should call it World Record Mindset. Said that's kind of a catchy title. So that's what we went for. And yeah, we're going to be talking about motivation, inspiration, how to change your life, that kind of thing, and talk a little bit about my journey and what happened and how people can benefit off that. I mean, I've told this story a bunch of times, so yeah, just gotta go out. I hope it resonates with people because that's the main thing. Whenever I do a talk, I always say that the talk isn't about me, it's about you, the listener. It's about what they can take away. So I always try to, the only reason I'd get nervous is that if I didn't think that they was going to like it or if I didn't think they was going to take away something from it. But we'll see what happens. Hopefully people can take something away from it. This was me 3 years ago. I had a medical condition called FAF. I said, you know what? I'm going to do a half marathon. I'm going to train. I'm going to get mentally tough. I went through some dark times during that race, and I just was able to put one foot in front of the other and do it. It's all about going into uncharted territory because after I got to like 20 miles, it was into the unknown. I've taken care of my nutrition, I've recovered properly, I've trained as much as I can, everything. And look, this ain't about running, guys. Like, I don't care about running. It's what running does for the rest of my life. Anyone here is a winner. Do you know how I know? Yeah. Because only winners come to things like this. Only winners will come to things like this and say, you know what, if I can just meet one person, if I can just learn one thing, if I can have one takeaway or do something, it's worth it. Losers stay at home. Why I used to do it, say I'm not that man. So winners come to things like this, and winners do great things. So yeah, I think everyone here is capable of more. I spent years wasting time, not living up to my potential. So I've changed now, I'm trying to get after it, I'm trying to do as much as I can. Okay, so I'm here with Stefan. I've known Stefan 2 years now.
2 years.
So how I got in touch with Stefan was he done something called the 777, which we covered a little bit on everybody's, but they ran 50 kilometers per day for 7 days across all the Emirates. How did you get into that, and like what kind of inspired you to start that journey and ultimately to finish it?
Good question. I think similar to your story, like I ran my first ultra the year before. So this was March 23. I ran 100K.
100.
And then right after the 100, I felt horrible. But like you've had this moment where like while you like right after you finish it, you're probably in the worst condition ever. Next morning you wake up, you can't move your body. But then this sick thing happens where you're like, what's next? Right? And our race, it was Louis and myself. We ran it in Italy. And so I was personally like, I want to do something at home in Dubai. I want to do it with people, and it has to be harder than the previous thing, right?
And that's one thing about Steph is he's an expert at like bringing pieces together, like the people that he needs and like the elements that he needs. He just makes it happen. You're like the magnet in between all these different elements.
And one of the things was like, it wasn't just people. Like it wasn't just like, cool, let's run it with people, because like that was a selfish initiative. I was like, I don't want to run this by myself. Like I don't want to train by myself. I want to train as a group. But the other thing was like, let's find really good partners that we can partner with that help the runners achieve the goal, right? So Everybody's was obviously one of those brands where I was like, this, again, selfishly, is going to help us achieve our goal. Whether it's recovery, whether it's in run, whether it's before the run, like this is the kind of stuff that like makes the 1, if not 2%, if not 3% difference. So that's kind of how 777 started, which was
amazing.
Which was great, man. It was a lot of fun.
And you got through it, and now you're doing Uncommon. Tell them about Uncommon.
So we launched the Uncommon Club. One of the things that happened as part of 777 is we built this community of people, right? And people who got behind us, but also people who just wanted to run, they wanted to move. And as part of that, like that community transitioned into something bigger. The way we did it is we had, 50, 60, 70 runners coming per session with us, and they wanted to learn more about running. They wanted to learn how to run, technique. They wanted to learn more about the brands that we partner with. They also wanted to do more stuff, like just different types of experiences and events. And now, like we've grown this community substantially. We're all registering for races together. Like we're running a marathon in January together. So it's going to be, it's a lot more fun now than it is serious.
And how many people did you say signed up for their first marathon?
I think we had like 12 people.
Amazing, man.
That signed up with us, because we have a training program as well. So we have training programs for 5K, 10K, 21K, 42K. So we have people in all those categories at the moment.
Doing their first races and like doing...
Or PBs or whatever, right? But like a lot of them are like... And I think it's a trust thing too. Like the Uncommon Club founding team all have done marathons and ultras. So they look at us and say, these guys obviously know what they're doing. Our coaches are very experienced people. So they look at them and say, we can provide you with the tools to complete it, and they trust us. So now we just have to make sure, we adhere to that trust and deliver.
That's amazing, man. So he's been on his own journey. He's now inspiring other people. It's Uncommon Club. The link's going to be down there. Thank you, man.
I appreciate you, bro.
Thanks, man.
Thanks.
Take care.
Yeah,
Thanks for the opportunity.
Everyone can relate.
Yeah.
Everyone's felt like that at some point. That thing of like, I want to change, I don't know how to, or I feel stuck. Or, and because you come from a place where you were so stuck. Most people watching that weren't that stuck. So
exactly.
It's like, if he can do it from there, then I can do it.
And it's like you as well, right? It's like you don't have the background, but you're like reinventing yourself and doing all the stuff now. So it's amazing. So what are you doing at the minute? So you've got obviously this cafe. You put on the event today. Like, what else is going on?
So the food business in the UK. Then for me personally, with the running, that has been the coping mechanism for all the madness in the business since COVID. Having multiple businesses, different countries, like managing the fallout from COVID, because I had physical premises. So all these different commercial leases going on that were under question with what was up, all this craziness, so stressful. The running was a vehicle for that. So doubling down on that. Okay, done one challenge, done the next challenge. The next challenge for me is going towards that fast marathon now rather than the ultra.
I love it.
That's coming up in January.
He was also doing, we just mentioned 777, he also did 777 as well. So he's like done a bunch of long stuff, he's now running fast,
which actually I find the training more difficult, I'll be honest.
Especially here with the heat and stuff.
Humidity and that is it. But staying open to the opportunities, right? Staying open to, I think now that we're in a different headspace, a different body space, different opportunities will show up that align with where we are now. So I think, if I could create that from the space I was in before, imagine what I can create from the space I'm in now. So staying open to that.
That's inspiring, man.
Maybe a few more trail runs as well.
Yeah. Oh my God. This trail run, the video is probably going to be out by the time we post this, but it was a mountain climb / trail run.
I didn't want to say anything, but I was worried at one point.
I was very worried.
We ran out of water.
That was a good story, though.
Yeah, it was a good story.
It was a good story. This event has been amazing. We've got some great brands here. There's like I checked out those guys doing the mushrooms and like the recovery boots. There's ice baths outside. So amazing event, man.
Like-minded people, right? Can we bring people together that have a common interest in taking care of their health, their well-being, and their mental health, their emotional health, and physical health. And it's collaborative in the sense that everyone that's putting on the talks and the workshops or bringing their products are also listening to the talks,
exactly.
the products, doing the workshops. So it's not me here saying, come to my event. It's me saying, I've got a space. So why don't we all collaborate and use the space for an event like this? And probably had a couple of hundred people here today that have, maybe a lot of people that don't know each other, that are connected. Dubai is one of them places where such a connected place, but can be a lonely place as well. So I think, given that space to allow people to connect with new people and new experiences and new things to help them, even the people that are, in principle, here to sell products, it's an education experience and engagement. Go to learn about how red light works, learn about how the essential oils work, learn about how chaga works. Like, that in itself is a bit of an experience. I know you've got the products here as well, and probably you've had some good conversations.
Definitely,
as
man.
well around the products as well.
Yeah, definitely. No, it's been good, and it's like Louis is another expert at like being the instigator and like being the center and like putting the pieces and the people in place that he needs to do and like bringing like-minded people together. So today has just been a mad representation of that.
We spoke about things that take no talent, right? For me, I got into ultra endurance running because it took no talent. It was just me
talent not required.
Mindset, that was it. This doesn't take any talent. Really, this is me saying, let's get clear on what we want to create. And let's just go and have conversations with people, invite them to be part of it. It's not really anything that I'm doing. It's just
humble as well.
No, it's not even
humble as well.
It's not even. It didn't take a lot for you to come and put a table in. It doesn't take a lot for these people. And the great thing is, because it's such a theme that people are so interested in, it's not difficult to get them to come together for this, because everyone wants to feel better, everyone wants to look better, everyone wants their mindset to be better.
100%.
Come and take part. That's what it's about.
I appreciate it, man.
Thanks for being
Appreciate
here.
you. Thanks, man. Take care. Okay, guys. That was tiring. Another good day, though. We emptied the tank today, got our workouts in, we've done our talk, engaged with everyone, sold a little product today as well. More people know about the brand. That's what it's all about. It's about getting this brand awareness and getting the brand out there. More people trying the product, more people talking about the product, more people talking about us and our message and what we're trying to do. So it's been a good day, and that's it. We'll see you guys in the next one.